Tuckerland 9000.
Hey guys, Tuckplay9000 here, and today we're going to be talking about Ultraman Z Episode 3. So we started the episode talking about a second robot being built. Now, the only problem of mine is I know Ultraman, so I know the second robot. I'm not going to tell it to you, but I just know who he is. And it would be a surprise that they are even deciding to build this robot if they didn't show him in the intro like all of Ultraman Z's forms. I mean, get the toys in, yeah, you want to show off these forms, but I'd say let's wait till we get to that point in the series. But they didn't, but this is the premiere of a new Ultraman Z form. And the next thing that this is something very surprising that happens. They brought back a monster named Guigas. We've never seen this monster since Ultraman, the first Ultra series back in 1966. This was amazing to me because these older monsters they bring back, the suits look awful. And if you bring them to now, like up to date, they don't look detailed, they look cartoony. And usually a lot of characters have to bring back their like you have to at least make them look like their old interpretation unless you give them a new form. Like, well, if you seen Naranga from the last episode, he has Godzilla spikes on him. You can't beat around the bush. Those are Godzilla spikes. In the first episode, Gomez, that's he was originally an old Godzilla suit with stuff added onto him. So they had to make a newer looking old Godzilla suit. And it's devotion at least, so that's nice. But during this fight, we see that the Sevenger gets a new rocket fist attack, which is kind of nice. And then after that, we get talk about how, they're kind of getting their funding cut for the second robot, unless they have a interpreter from America, which I shouldn't say interpreter, but more of a, uh, I guess ambassador, yeah, more like ambassador type person, come to Japan so they can discuss about what can we do with the second robot, because they don't even know about the first robot. So with that in mind, the man comes, and there's a bunch of Americans there, so it's nice to hear people speak English in an American show. In a Japanese show, sorry. Ultraman. Uh, but this next plot point is a big theory of mine, so I'm going to give you a little theory that I have. So, this American man knows about Ultraman. Uh, in this part of the episode, because none of the clips I'm going to show you are going to be in any particular order, they're just background clips for you guys to actually want to watch the show. But when this man says, because Ultraman spawns, because Gamora, that's a new monster. I guess I should go back one. I accidentally skipped this, but it's kind of weird to see a random rock because when they see this mountain, they're trying to move Gamora. That's somehow looking like a rock. They have to move him to a deserted island so he can live. But now he gets his heartbeat back, and then he starts fighting Sevenger. And so then Ultraman Z quickly comes, but this American man says in English, it's Ultraman. He didn't say it's Ultraman Z, but just Ultraman. And that's kind of a problem, because in this universe, Ultraman never existed. So, Ultraman in this show is addressed as Ultraman Z, because they don't know about an Ultraman. But the only problem is, there's only two Ultraman-related material that take place in America. An anime movie called Ultraman The Adventure Begins, or known in Japan as Ultraman USA, and a series called Ultraman The Ultimate Hero, featuring in America his name was Ultraman, but in Japan it's Ultraman Power to not get people confused. So he could be talking about Power because in the anime film those are three Ultra people: Ultraman Scott, Chuck, and Ultra Woman Beth. But these material are canon, so it makes you sort of wonder, is Ultraman Z the first Ultraman in this universe? If this American man knows about Ultraman, because he doesn't say Ultraman Z, he just firmly states it's Ultraman. So it's kind of concerning a bit. It could be a nod, I wouldn't know. But shouldn't lag on this, we got a wrestling episode to talk about. So, Yoko has one of the Ultraman medals. He has the Ultraman medal that Ultraman Z was looking for. Now, Ultraman Z, for some reason, can't speak normal Japanese, even though the past Ultra series, I've seen Ultras speak clear Japanese. So I guess I don't know. But Ultraman Z has to use a bunch of body signals to even try to get her to hand over the medal. And all in all, she does. And Ultraman Z transforms to his new form, which is a combination of Ultraman, Ultraman Ace, and Ultraman Taro. And I love the new look for Ultraman Z. His new form and how the battle starts with Gamora. It's the Sevenger's on the ground, and like a little piece of debris with a hammer goes and just bangs on him. It's like a sumo match. It just someone hitting a gong and the battle commences. And that was amazing for me. That was beautiful. And as probably know, Ultraman Z beats Gamora, and the day is saved, and they get funding for the new robot. So it's time for episode pros and cons. There's no cons, there is a pro. I love how they brought back an old monster we haven't seen since Ultraman. That was very surprising. And usually with a bunch of these Japanese shows, there's always a next episode preview up next, and they previewed a monster medal because I've seen ultra medals, but we've never seen a monster medal. And the monster on that medal is very surprising to see, and I wonder how they'll even show him. But I'm going to leave that till episode 4 comes out. So, Tucker Player 9000 signing out. Tucker Player 9000.